Welcome back to the No New Friends podcast with Scott, Mary, and Chris. If you listen to us, if you like what you share our episodes with friends, family, strangers, anybody that follows you, we rely on you, our listeners, to help us grow. Yes, we're doing whatever we can to market ourselves, but the best marketing is word of mouth. As Chris always says, every episode, bad press is good press, or
All
any
press
press
is good
is
press. There you
all
go. Close
press
enough.
is good. Now, follow us on the Instagram. We are rapidly gaining followers, and Chris and Mary have started their own Instagram for their characters on the show. So, in addition to their person, Chris, what's your handle?
Mine is at the Scumbag Reseller. Oh,
And
wow. No, it's not. It's at the Scumbag Reselling Hoarder. But what a mouthful. Probably should shorten that.
it's all. And Mary, how about yours?
The Queen of the Sunrail.
At the Queen. Follow them individually, and then of course we have the no.new.friends.podcast. So I've been on this kick. Followers, you follow people, and then they follow. So I have been on this massive kick of following people, and really helped grow our audience. But I don't always following. I just follow as long as they have a profile picture and it's not in like or a class promoter. I follow them. So follow from that. Chris, what happened?
So I got the call from Scott the other day saying to make a character profile, so I did. So I'm sitting here with 0 posts, 0 followers, and so that needed to change. So I made a post. I need some followers. So what do? I do the Scott Maffei method, and I go and I start following dozens of pages. I guess you've been here too, Scott, where it's you go and you click follow so many times that Instagram blocks you from following people for a little bit.
Is that what I can't follow anybody anymore? Is that what happens?
Yeah, so it's like, for like security guidelines, we're going to block you. We're gonna block this account from following people for a little bit. So it's been, now I follow 878 people. I have 291 followers in 24 hours. Pretty good.
No, I was pretty impressed.
Yeah.
I was pretty proud.
So what I did was, where do you find followers to follow you? Or to follow in return to follow you. So what do? I go to the no.new. Well, I go to the number one content creator that I know, no.new.friends.podcast Instagram handle. So I'm thinking, okay, I start by going off the following, and I start following all the ones that you follow, right? And then I'm like, you know what? No, let me follow the ones that follow us, because they're the ones that follow back.
Yep.
So there I am, scrolling, clicking follow on every single profile until it blocks you from doing so. And I do that, and I do that, and I do that 878 times. So then the messages start rolling in, right? The messages, it's like, hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's like, all right, click the like on that.
If someone follows No New Friends podcast that we're not following, I will give them a follow back, and then I message them, hey, check us out. Thank you for the follow.
So, I did not open this message. I'll open it right now. They said, hey, I noticed you might like Christian artists like Need to Breathe or Dave Barnes. Have you ever heard of Andrew Rip? He's got a song Jericho on the radio right now. So shout out to Rip. This message is from Rip. He's talking about himself in third person. That's cool. So
I'm already lost. I don't even know, like, what?
So I guess he saw that I was listening to the Kanye West new gospel album, and I don't know how he thought I liked Christian music. I've never. Okay, so anyway, those are the kind of messages that I'm starting to get. Yeah. So those are the kind of messages I'm starting to get, and they're harmless. It's like, I respect that move, because reaching out for reviews or to follow, that's good. That you should be doing that. It's networking.
Therefore,
my favorite thing was, so I want to see how many of my followers are actually engaging. So I put up like a survey. I put up like a little meter thing. So I put up a picture of Pepto-Bismol, and I put a little heart eyes thing. And then you can drag like the heart meter of how much you love Pepto-Bismol. And Jaden Sarah, 2021, shout out to you. Full meter, and DM me with a heart or something. I don't know.
Aw.
Misread Official Gamer, 50% like Pepto Bismol. So I'm not, you should probably unfollow.
Oh,
And
dang.
so anyway, that was the fun stuff. Then I get a message from a gentleman from Africa. And how do I know he's from Africa? Because his message starts with hello. Greetings and
That's the
prayers to
first
you.
That's
Just
fine.
hello. Just hello. This is also at 5:10 a.m.
Would that be what a dry texter is by saying hello? Just going right into the message.
It'd be super dry if it wasn't followed by greetings and prayers to you. I hope you're doing good with your family. It's nice to meet you. I am Lamin from Gambia, the smiling coast of West Africa.
I'm gonna
So
stop you right
first-
there. Please stop. Please.
What is the smiling coast?
He's just being nice. Just being
Rather
nice. Just
bold of him to
smiling
assume
coast.
you have a family.
Yeah, I know. Well, he doesn't, and I'll go on to that. So, stupid me. I think this guy's real at first. So I go, nice to connect with you! Exclamation point.
Oh, stop.
I
What
took-
is
I
this,
took-
LinkedIn? Nice to get
I took a lot of classes in college on West Africa. It's a beautiful region of the world with amazing culture and history. I love that class. I'm like, this is really cool that this West African gentleman is reaching out to me. We share a lot. We have a lot in common.
How much
He
have
lives
you
in West
valued
Africa?
to him?
And I took 3 classes on West Africa. So then he writes back, well, the pleasure is all yours. Wait. I just realized the pleasure is all yours. The pleasure is all yours, my dear. He calls me my dear. Okay. I guess I didn't read these very much. I was blinded by all the photos of the little kids you sent me. So the pleasure is all yours, my dear. I am so much glad to be friends with you. Anyway, I am from West Africa in a small country called the Gambia. Wait, he just sent that.
He's like, back to me. Let's talk about how much
Yeah.
you love me.
Pleasure is all yours.
I start saying that. So it's nice to meet you. Hey, listen, the pleasure is all
Pleasure all
yours.
yours from now on. That's it.
He ends the message with, where are you from? And then doesn't let me answer without sending me 4 pictures of small Gambian children. And I said, cool. And then I tell him where I'm from for some reason. I said, I'm from a state called New Jersey in America.
You're like the Garden State. Like, you
It's called, I'm from the frowning coast of the United States. So he writes back, it's my little siblings there. I have looked to tell you more about me as well, my dear friend. Thank you so much. I don't know what he's thanking me for, but he's very, very thankful.
Thank you in advance.
And then he writes this very long message, which I'll just sum up by saying he's 19 years old. He has 3 siblings. Both his parents and grandmother, who was looking after them, passed away. He takes care of his family with an illegal job that he does in a forest, which sometimes he goes and meets the police there. And when he goes home, they stay without food for 3 or 4 days. Posting pictures of my country. It's a lovely country with amazing places. It attracts people. The government doesn't care for the people or their ways of living condition. Well, that just sounds like he could be living in America. So I wish everyone to see it one day to know how it goes here. The weather is fine and beautiful nature all over. Crying face and then 2 laughing crying faces. Then he sends me 2 pictures of himself shirtless in a forest. And with a caption, today I went to the bush to look for firewood. And I said, wow, you have an amazing story. What else do I say to that, right? And then he just says thank you and it's, telling me how God is blessing me and I'm blessed more than I know. And then goes on to say it's really sad. He's worried about all the innocent children here and life's here in the street due to starvation and hunger, and our government don't care about the poor. Again, could be in America. To be honest with you, I have never received help from anyone before. And he's still not gonna. I only know few branches here where most people help some peoples here in our country. And listen, for whoever's listening to this, I'm not being insensitive. This guy is not real. If you are real, Bubba Job, and you're hearing this, please email us at no new friends podcast.
No, don't do that.
And we will be happy to help. You can go to the United States Embassy and I will Western Union you $50 myself if this is a real story. So guys, so no one can say I'm insensitive. I'm willing to spend $50 of my own money. You know what? We'll give you a $50 Outback Steakhouse gift card, which we have. And that's the only money we have in our bank account right now.
We'll let you join Patreon for 1 month for free, and you can watch all of our recordings.
Now, I did not tell you guys this, but he did try to video call me at 2:15 this afternoon.
I saw that.
And I was not going to answer that. So anyway, that was my first encounter with a scammer. It was 2 hours later, I get another one. And this one's from Mummy Helper. And she says, hi, with a little waving emoji. It's like, hey, so I say, hey, back with an exclamation point. And she goes,
anything, Mary.
She goes, how are you doing? I said, good. How about you? Exclamation point. She goes, I'm always good. Again, what's up with these scammers and being very cocky?
Your pleasure.
Very cocky. I'm always good. All right.
Because she just messaged you from her Nigerian,
Gambian, get it right.
Gambian, sorry.
The smiling coast of Africa, Scott.
And then she's going to be emailing post, hello, I am a Nigerian prince that just came into a large sum of money. I'm hoping that you could help me out by laundering it for me.
She asked me where I'm from and have I heard about, let me read this in her voice. Where are you from? And have you heard about Sugar Mommy before? Then get spoiled with money right away. So I didn't read the whole, I guess I'm just not a very good reader. I read very quickly. I didn't read the whole get spoiled with money right away. So I put, no, I haven't heard about it. And she goes, okay, ... Basically, I'm just looking for some attention and someone to share everything with. All I want is a good friend and having someone to talk to make me smile while also take care of all your financial needs. So I respond by saying, oh, it's okay. I'm financially stable. I do not need the money.
Oh my God.
So she goes, oh, okay. And I thought that was going to be it. And then she says, can I see you? Question mark. So I immediately put why? Because I was getting kind of pissed off. And then I was like, you know what? No, let me have some fun with this lady. So I unsend why, which is something you can do now on Instagram. So I unsend why. And I send her a picture of Bubba Job, who had messaged me earlier, giving a little peace sign. And what I say with the message was, I said, I am from West Africa in a small country called the Gambia. And she goes, oh, okay. And then I sent her the picture that Bubba Job sent me of him shirtless with a tree in his hand. And I put, today I went to the bush to look for firewood. And she goes, nice picture. Good. How much do you make today? And then I copy and pasted the whole thing about God blessing her and the children in the street are innocent. And then so she said, how much do you make today? And I said, we do not believe in currency. In my community, all transactions are based on trust and pine nuts. Today I gained the trust of 3 elders and 4 pine nuts. And what she put back was, okay. And listen, and again, anybody listen to this. This is not insensitive. I did a lot of research on West Africa, and pine nuts are a very, very valuable token in West Africa. Read Things Fall Apart by Achebe. This
is like nuts. Our version of Bitcoin.
Exactly. So and the trust of elders also very important. So I was just role playing as a Gambian citizen, and I cannot wait for the next person to DM me because I have all these pictures saved on my phone with the text to copy and paste. With all this being said, I think it's no surprise to you guys that I love when people try to scam me.
Oh,
when I have so many different lines. So my favorite story was the car warranty thing's the best. Hey, we're calling about your car's extended warranty. So one time I was like, they said, what kind of car do you have? I was like, I have a 2015 Mustang. And like, well, how many miles on it? I was like, I don't keep track. It's a horse.
No.
My favorite thing to do to these people are whenever they call, I always act very worried. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I thought I had 3 more months. So they call me up and they say, what's the make and model of your car? So I'm like, it's a Ford. Oh my gosh, it's a Ford. You know what? I'm gonna have to run out and go see. I think it's on the back of the car. And they're like, no, it's okay. It's just a Ford, right? I said, no. I have to make this right. This has to be correct. And I'm like, let me place you on a brief hold. And then I pull up my iPad and I turn on elevator music and I let it go for like 30 seconds, playing, and then they're like back. I said, okay, it's a Ford Fiesta. It's like, all right, how many miles on it? And I was like, I was like, all right, it's 26,300. Oh, 26,300. And she goes, okay, so around 26,000. I said, no. This needs to be exact. Let me put you on a brief hold and I'm going to go check. And then I play the elevator. And every question, I had someone on the phone for like 15 minutes one time. And then at the end, I finally hung up because I was running out of answers because I didn't know what else to say. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I love being scammed. And if nothing else comes out of his Instagram account other than people trying to scam me, then my life, my job on Instagram is fulfilled.
I had someone wanting me to send them gift cards once, and and they're like, oh, whatever, and I kept saying, well, no, let's meet, because they were phishing me. They were trying to they used the name of someone that I worked with. So I'm having a conversation with this person, knowing that it's not them,
right?
But I'm like, hey, tell me about the new procedure with this and all that, and like, oh, well, we can talk about that later. I need some gift cards. And I'm like, okay, great.
I need some gift cards.
I know what you're talking about because you and I both got the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Together.
Oh my gosh.
So like we ended up agreeing on a place to meet. Now I don't know because there's no way that they were in Orlando, at the same time. But I'm like, okay, so means at the corner of such and such and such. I'm like, okay, great. I'll be there in 10 minutes. And I'm like, yeah. I'm the one that's in driving the police car. And then that was kind of it. My Mary, have you ever had hammer?
I mean,
I feel like you
them.
Really good.
I think that I just have not received the many blessings of the smiling coast of Africa. People just don't want to mess with. I guess they don't. I won't say mess with me. They just don't want to interact with me. It doesn't happen that often. I really can't think of a time when somebody really was trying to super scam me. I don't.
You just don't go on the dark web enough, Mary. No one has collected your information.
If somebody would finally tell me how to do it, I would love to go to the dark web. And not for sketchy stuff. I just want to poke around and see what it looks like. What's the format? What's the layout look like? Are there cool backgrounds like MySpace? Remember how you have those cool graphic backgrounds?
We should do a special episode. The gang takes on the dark web and we live stream.
I would love that. I would love that.
Matrix, there's a bunch of green numbers running up and down the screen. Yeah, that's it. You have to know how to read that stuff. Well, listen, if you have a story where you pranked a scammer, please email it to us, nonewfriendspodcast@yahoo.com. Read some of the funny ones on air and maybe send you a prank if it makes us laugh real good. You're listening to the new. When we come back, we're going to get into Thanksgiving because that's coming up this week, and we're going to talk about our favorite foods and get you real hungry. Don't go anywhere. Of course, you're not. It's a podcast. You're just going to hit pause or fast forward or whatever. But listen to the commercials. We'll be right back.